I guess not.
Well, I do get an opportunity to introduce the songs in this gig. A lot of times, you know, we play these 25-minute sets on a folk festival. You just power through the songs. This one, it's one of those double meaning songs you'll pick up on pretty quick. Especially if you're in my demographic.
Time yourself.
Here are the cool guys. I no longer lay in sweat. My sheets wet. Still tired as I face the dawn. So here are the cool nights. Days so much shorter now. So late the moonrise. So great the compromise. I've been a blind man who thought he'd never see. And I have been a deaf man who'd hear but would not heed. Thought I was a free man, but now I have been shown. I've been enslaved by everything I call my own. So here are the cool nights. I no longer lay in sweat. My sheets wet. Still tired as I face the dawn. So here are the cool nights. Days so much shorter now. So late the moonrise. So great the compromise. I've been alone, while surrounded by a host, and I've heard the ones I love the most. I've run when I needed but to stand. I've seen good and evil by my own hand, but here are the cool nights. No longer lay in sweat. My sheets wet. Still tired as I face the dawn. So here are the cool nights. Days so much shorter now. So late the moonrise. So great the compromise. So late the moonrise. So great the compromise. Thank you. All right, I think we're getting bug work out. Thanks for being here. Thank you to the board of the Tucson Musicians Museum. Yeah. All right. I had the great good fortune in my youth to hang out at Hook Mountain at Nyack, New York. Anybody ever heard of Nyack? Yeah, let's take a kayak to Quincy or Nyack. Let's get away from it all. Yeah, that was the 20s. The other 20s, the sloop Clearwater would pull in, And Pete and Arlo and everybody would do a big show, and then we'd go to OD's for Guinness afterwards. OD's, that's O'Donoghue's pub, to the Onion Street. And came to appreciate that style of folk music where we have a statement. So that's where this one came. It's a long road home. I ain't halfway down it. Found out I was lost every time I figured I had found it. It's a long road home. I ain't halfway down it, but I found to see you smiling in that sad someday. Now the master saw the boats walked upon the water. He said, come with me, I'll make you fishers of men. Well, I climbed on the mountain, saw the valley go. Now I'm thinking to myself, it's time, Haiti, coming around again. Now it's a long road home. I ain't halfway down it. Found out I was lost every time I figured I had found it. It's a long road home. I ain't halfway down it, but I'm bound to see you smiling in that sad someday. Stand to see them living in bondage and shame. Well, I saw a man named John, another man named Martin. The way they felt about their people was just about the same. Now it's a long road home. I ain't halfway down it, but I'm not lost every time I feel I had found it. It's a long road home. I ain't halfway down it, but I'm bound to see you smiling in that sad someday. Now we've come a long ways together. We've walked a lot of pavement. Seems like we're standing at another fork in the road. I don't have the answers, don't even heard all the questions, but I think that we can make it if we just share the load. Now it's a long road home. I ain't halfway down it. Found out I was lost every time I figured I had found it. It's a long road home. I ain't halfway down, but I'm bound to see you smiling in that sad someday. Thank you very much. Oh boy. All right. Now it's time to have some real fun. The band was insistent that we do my original songs for this set. I love to do covers too, especially ones that seem out of place. But this one, our buddy John Thompson wrote this song, oh my goodness, 25 years ago or something. And a few years back, it came into the top 100 played on KXCI the year it came out. Oh, okay. And so if anybody's visiting today, you need a little geography to know about the places mentioned in this song. 77 kilometers south of here, that's kilometers, only highway in the U.S. that's measured in metric, is the Twin Cities of Nogales, Sonora, Mexico, and Nogales, Arizona. If you get on the road to Pena Blanca Lake, it's known as the Ruby Road. And if you stay on that road long enough, and after a long stretch of dirt, you find pavement again, you'll find yourself in what historically has been the import capital of the state, Aravaca. Also down on the southeast side of town here, there's a little outfit called the Wilmont Correctional Facility, which plays a small part in this song also. But it's not a song about geography, it's a song about a dog. In the middle of nowhere, running about 65 pounds of world-class reptile, very quiet pot I was, never walk about. I had 55 pounds in my backpack. Oh, Bobby's a carrying 10, strapped to his back, his little dog pack. Oh, Bob, a man's best friend, that's Bob. Yeah, Bob. Good old drug dog, Bob. Get you some rope, tie on the dope, and it'll do you a real good job. Well, I got Bob at the county. Picked him for color and size. He's a big old dog, camouflage brown, and a calm look in his eyes. He picked up the smuggling easy, had him a criminal mind. He tiptoed through the choices while I strolled along behind with Bob. Yeah, Bob, good old drug dog, Bob. Get you some rope and tie on the dope, and do you a good job. A better dog was never made for a smuggling man's companion. We'd strap our little packs on and go wander up a canyon. We made 10 or 15 runs through winds and storms and floods when they caught us on the Ruby Road with 50 pounds of buzz. Well, I knew that we was beaten. I held my hands up high. I looked at Bob. Bob looked at me. We knew it was goodbye. I said to the man, "Don't kill old Bob." He just said, "We'll see." Throw that bum in the carry-on. The dog can ride with me. That's Bob. Bye, Bob. Good old drug dog, Bob. Get you some rope, tie on the dope, and it'll do you a real good job. Here's a sad one. I did 5 in Wilmont in atonement for my sin. And when I got out, my buddy said he could help me get back up on my feet again. He said there's a Buick down in Nogi, parked with a friend of mine. It's where the $1,000 to you, friend, just to bring that car across the line. So I'm down in old Dallas, following my orders. Start the car and I swallow hard and I head up toward the border. I'm practicing my lines. Yeah, I've just been down to Keno Bay. And I spy a brown four-legged cop that takes my breath away. Yeah, it's Bob, sure enough Bob. Now he's a border patrol drug dog. He's looking lean and mean, mighty serious about his job. I pull up to the agent and Bob's sniffing around for hooch. I catch his eye, I say, hey now, aren't you a real nice looking pooch? Bob looks up at me for just a moment before he turns his attention to the south, where resting peacefully beneath the mulch floor of a late model Buick sedan, there lies an unknown quantity of an unknown controlled substance. And Bob sniffs. He sniffs again. And they feed him good these days, so he sniffs a third time just to be sure. And he looks back up at me for a long, tender moment before he shrugs. I swear to God, he shrugged. The agent waves me on, saying, but have a real nice day now. That's Bob. Thanks, Bob. Good old drug dog, Bob. Get you some rope, tie on the dope, and he'll do you a good job. Hey, marginally true story of Thomas. Thank you so much, thank you. And a nod to John Thompson, who wrote a great number of good songs about this desert that we live in.
It is what it is, because I'm not doing it.
Oh yes. Give me a second. So, you know, the solitude part of my CD is probably got more hours packed into it than the community side. Spent a lot of time out in the canyon, and that's where this song came from. This song, I dropped my clients at, they call it Havasupai Gardens nowadays. It used to be Indian Gardens there on the Bright Angel Trail. And they'd usually be pretty eager to pull out the mattress and lay on it after a good day of hiking in the canyon. I'd take my backpack guitar and go down the canyon a little ways. That's where this song came out of one night. Things were kind of quiet there at Bright Angel Creek. So his Garden Creek. When the wind blows this way, I don't know where the wind will blow me, what the wind might show me, what the wind might take, where I will away. When the wind blows this way, when the stars shine this bright, I don't know where I'll spend the night. In the morning light, will I wake to a dream? Well, that's the way it seems. When the stars shine this bright, well, the wind blows, the stars shine, and the stream sings to me all of the time. The stream sings this sweet, I'll have to soak my feet, jump to the pool, act just like a fool. It's what I have to do. When the stream sings so sweet, when the wind blows this way, I don't know where the wind will blow me. What the wind will show me, what the wind might take, where I will away. When the wind blows this way, when the wind blows this way, when the wind blows. Thank you, thank you. Glad you're here with us, supporting the Tucson Musicians Hall of Fame. There's another one, you know, I ditched that suitcase pretty quick when I was 16. I got a backpack so I could take a bungee cord and strap my guitar. One just like this, except it's not like this anymore. That time the motorcycle went down, that guitar didn't like the experience. But I'd put a bungee around it, strap it on there, and go backpacking. I spent about a week up in the Rincons, east of here, a long time ago, 25 years ago. And, you know, the songs are funny. Sometimes you work on a song for 2 years, and then you say, screw that, it's not a good song. And other times, like this song, I sat down that night, and 15 minutes this song popped out. And if I have a legacy, the song is going to be it, because some folks from a band up in Utah contacted me recently and said, hey, we'd like permission to record it. Somebody out in California recorded it. Who knows, maybe one of them will get, maybe one of those people get famous and I'll get $100 for it someday. Gotta get the right harmonic. But it's like the easiest song I ever wrote. All I did was think about everything I'd seen hiking through the mountain for 3 weeks. Slick rock and blue sky, tall pine and the mountain high. No phone, no car, no clock, just a blue sky and the slick rock. White-tailed doe, snow melt. If I hadn't gone, I'd never know how good it felt. Steep snow, plenty of sweat, but I'm bound just to make that summit yet, where there's a blue sky in the slick rock. Tall pine and the mountains high. No phone, no car, no clock, just a blue sky and the slick rock. babe, snaky son. Squirrel she gathered, tears she run. One end off, they call it home. Don't know why we can't leave good enough alone, where there's a slick rock and the blue sky. Tall pine and the mountain high. No phone, no car, no alarm, just the blue sky and the slick rock. That's flight in the firelight, and a million stars light up the night. No roof overhead, would that I could always make my bed where there's a slick rock and the blue sky. Just the blue sky and the slick rock. Just the blue sky and thank you. Now, this one goes out to everybody who lives here. Absolutely everybody. I'm the community part of that CD. It's kind of surprising what comes out of tragedy and hard times. This song, I was inspired to write this song the day after January 8th, when our representative, Gabby Giffords, was so severely injured and 7 other people killed, including a young girl named Christine. And when terrible things happen, a lot of songwriters, they go to the minor key. And so I didn't. I said, you know what? I gotta find, kind of like that first song that they sang, The Road Home. I gotta find the road home. So this one goes out to all of you, and well, let's have some fun with it, right? Let's see. No, not going to. Well, I wear steel toes, use eye protection. Voted independent in the last election. Got friends with names like Jesus and Rainbow. Across the back fence down to Mario and we're at home. I like my bagel, and I like spaghetti, but it's that breakfast burrito that sure gets me ready to face the day and all the work it's gonna bring. Get together with my friends in the evening, then we sing, yeah, 'cause I'm a two-song Southern Arizona. I'm a two-song Southern Arizona. I'm proud to know Barlow and Keith get together down the park and we celebrate Juneteenth. And David Tang, Mrs. G, well, they've explained the Chinese New Year today, 'cause I'm a two-song Southern Arizona. I'm a two-song Southern Arizona. Sometimes we face some challenges around this town, but we never gonna let it get us down. We got something that keeps us strong, you see. A little something called community, yeah. That's little Eberlein on the lead guitar today.
I was inducted 2015.
If it weren't for Slim, I'd never be in tune because the battery's always dead in my tuners and I borrow his. And over there on fiddle is Shanti Foster. She is the arranger extraordinaire for us. And over here on my left, that's your right, Mr. Phil Anderson on bass. He tries to keep me honest, it's an uphill battle. Sometimes you face some challenges around this town, but we're never gonna let it get us down. We got something that keeps us strong, you see. Live something, community, yeah, go. I'm a two-song Southern Arizona. Southern Arizona, proud to be American too. Yeah, I put Slim out of a job today. I put batteries in my tuner. What is our timing like out there? All right, it's another song that I wrote when I was up in the mountains somewhere. This one would have been the Sierra Nevadas. It's kind of funny. I go to California, and as soon as I see those big old windmills, you know, on I-10, you see those windmills there. I take a right and go up in the mountain. So I have been to the LA basin, but I've never been to San Francisco yet. My cities don't draw me the way mountains do. So, yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Get you a stream, one with rocks and boulders all around. Yeah, get you a stream, with plenty of water just tumbling down. A stream like that, it's no mistake. Why, you might even see a snake. It could be your lucky break the day you get you a stream, get you a stream. One with birds and bugs and frogs and trout, yeah. Get you a stream. So you know what life is all about. Stream like that, it's no mistake. Why? You might even see a snake. It could be your lucky break the day you get you a stream. Now the water is the source of life. It's a mighty giver. From the tiniest little trickle to the raging roaring river. Get you a stream, one that talks to you at night. Get you a stream, everything's gonna be alright when you're sitting by the waterfall. All your worries, they don't matter at all. I couldn't believe that you're living in a dream if you just get you a stream. Yeah, your life could be just like living a dream if you get you a stream. Thank you. And everybody's favorite around here, right? Sabina King. But I think we got one more on the list. So heads up out there, whoever's running the show. Oh, that's the name of the song. All right. Can I do it harmony? No, no harmony. All right, so this one's sort of in that gospel tradition also. I've had the good fortune to, as I said earlier, to hang out with Pete Seeger and Arlo Guthrie and John McCutcheon. Learned a bunch from him too. He's a marvelous folk singer master from the West Tennessee area. And John has a saying. He says, yeah, when we sing these kind of songs, we're singing to the choir, but we gotta know that there's somebody with us when we face the hard times. And looks like we may be facing some hard times. So, And if you catch how this goes, feel free to sing along. I've always been a little hesitant to ask people to sing along, but if it works for you, you know, if it works. It's one of those songs once you get the hang of it, and I'll try to call out what comes next each time. I have walked many a mile. I have walked many a mile. I have walked many a mile, so that I might walk one more mile with you. That's right. I have walked, we'll do it again, many a mile. I have walked many a mile. I have walked many a mile, so that I might walk one more mile with you. Held many a hand. I have held many a hand. I have held many a hand. I have held many a hand, so that I might hold one more hand with you. I've sung many a song. I have sung many a song. I have sung many a song. I have sung many a song, so that I might sing one more song with you. That's Slim Eberlein. For many a cause I have fought. For many a cause I have fought. For many a cause I have fought. For many a cause, so that I might fight for one more cause with you. Walked, I have walked many a mile. I have walked many a mile. I have walked many a mile, so that I might walk one more mile with you, so that I might walk one more mile with you. Thank you all. Keep supporting live music and encourage those folks to go out to the open mics. People get scared. They go out to, been in front of a microphone before. Tell them everybody's looking for you to succeed. They're there to hear you. Thank you all. Thank you to the two sound musicians.